being faithful. Now, one good thing I can say that did come from it is that I found this new song. This motherfucker here going crazy. Being faithful. Please don't let. Of course. That's what his name is, DeAndre? Yeah, Dre, I need you to come in, big home. I need to holler at you, big home. We got some footage that just surfaced. I need to holler at you, Dre. Come on up, big home. Come on up. I need to holler at you, big home. But like I said, one good thing that can't come from this whole shit is that I found a new song.
Game, I play my cards. You break the rules, I break your heart. Fuck around, I leave you stuck. Is that what you want, baby? I give my love, I give my all. Give it to you, take what you want. Steady chasing lanes on the balls. This ain't what you want, baby. Please don't let it go too far. Cause I wanna give up. Oh, I'm so tired of being faithful to you. I'ma do your own, baby. I'm so tired of being faithful to you. I'ma do your own, baby. I'ma do your own, baby. I play the game, I play my cards. Breaking rules, you're breaking hearts. Second guessing what you want, baby. Steady playing if you want it. I keep on giving my body. All over somebody else. Feeling to you weak, darling. Show you what I need, darling. Please don't let it go too far. Please don't make it so hard. Don't let it go too far. Try to be faithful. I'ma do your own, baby. I'll be faithful. Said I'ma do your own, baby.
I don't see why. Well, you better say that shit, boy.
I'm so tired of being
faithful. Turn up. Yeah, I'm definitely. Nah, I don't know if he made that song for a boy or a girl. It's just a good song. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna go into that. But so shout out to the team. You know that, I have the hardest working team in the game. Am I blurry like that? Am I really blurry like that? Ooh. Damn. Okay, let me fix it. Y'all just listen to this shit. Y'all know I really be on that screw thing for real. You know, I'm really like that for real. I'm about to fix it. Fuck.
It was real, so I might slow down. I play the game, I play my cards. Break the rules, I break your heart. Fuck around and let it start. Baby, start. Is that what you want, baby? I give my love, I give my all. Give it to you, get what you want. Steady chasing waves on the wall. This ain't what you want, baby. Get what you want, baby. Please don't let it go too far. 'Cause I don't wanna give up. I'm so tired of being faithful to you. I'ma do you wrong, baby. I'm so tired of being faithful to you. I'ma do you wrong, baby. I'ma do you wrong, baby. I play games, I play my cards. You're breaking rules, you're breaking hearts. You think you're guessing what you want done. Steady playing me, so I'm just gonna keep on moving my body. Oh, somebody else. Feel it till you're weak, darling. Show you what I mean, darling. Please don't let it go too far. 'Cause I don't I'ma do you wrong, baby.
That shit right there. I play the game, I play the card. Maybe you and my own. I just want you all gone. Shout out to that boy Keith Ford. Keith, that's big. Are we clear now? We clear? How we looking? We gonna talk tonight.
I play a game, I play my cards. Break the rules, I break your heart. Fuck around and let it stop.
You already know what it is. Keith, you already know what it is. When you go to the if you're gonna support the show, make sure you go to the Cash App or the PayPal. YouTube is still robbing me blind.
This ain't what you want, babe. Can't be what you want, babe. Please don't let it go too far. 'Cause I don't wanna give up. I'm so tired of being faithful to you. I'ma do you wrong, baby. I'm so tired of being faithful to you. I'ma do you wrong, baby. I'ma do you wrong, baby. I play games, I play my cards, breaking rules, breaking hearts, just like you guessing what you want, dad. Steady playing me, so I'm just gonna keep on moving my body. I'm over somebody else, feeling till you weak, darling. Show you to me, darling. Please don't let it go too far. 'Cause I don't wanna give up, please don't let it so hard. Please don't let it go too far.
I see you, Phoenix City.
To you, gonna do you wrong, baby. Trying to be faithful. I will do you wrong, baby.
That is that shit right there. That shit. So even out of this fucked up situation, something good did happen. We found another good song. We're not gonna worry about who he was making the song to. We just gonna love the fact that it's a good song. All right, so today has been a crazy, crazy day. I've been shooting all day. All day. We've been shooting the Men 2 commercial. This is the commercial that's going to be going out before we get there. The date is damn near pretty much set. We're doing January 15th. That might be wrong. Might be wrong because we don't only have friendlies in here, so but it is gonna be in January. It's serious. Shout out to Ken. Shout out to Ken, one of the only black active attorneys in the state of Alabama, but definitely in Baldwin County. Very good talk with him last night. I wanted him to hear my speech that I have prepared for the media once we get there. I wanna make sure that I'm prepared for anything that might happen. If you are in or around, what is that? Is it Saint? What is it called? Saint Bernard? What the fuck? Saint, whatever the fuck. Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale? Pretty sure. So if you're around the Fort Lauderdale area and you're a nation member, you can holler at me. And like I said, if you check out, then you'll be given the address of the actual protest. As I said, not in the same place, but back up. Brim cannot go for legal reasons. I would have loved to have, somebody that I know I can trust just in case shit get crazy. I always like to have one more person with me that can handle themselves. So if something does go left, at least I know I got one person. I'm not sure when the commercial is going to come out, but obviously it'll be very soon. I'm talking about, man, just shooting all fucking day. I think the hardest part about the interview is speaking as the founder of the Men Too movement. It's not just, me, you know what I'm saying? The way that I'm perceived is extremely important to how much support and how fast we can actually, move with this. Um, if you are someone who, if you're a celebrity and you want to support the Men Too movement, you do not have to wait till the telethon. You can hit me up anytime behind the scenes. Like I said, ask around the industry. Whatever is said behind closed doors is said behind closed doors. This movement is not for the it's not for I'm not trying to get, shine and speak about every celebrity that, show love behind the scenes. All that I want is support that you can give. If you don't want to push the movement, if you don't want to share the official commercial, behind the scenes, we can get everything taken care of. We got Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. You can support that way. I don't need any workers. I don't need any assistants to be, I don't need you to send those people down. I don't need that. This is the first protest, active protest, that we're physically going to be on the scene protesting. It is extremely important that what we stand for is understood, which is why we're going to be doing a mock interview. That mock interview will be for, you have to be on the Patreon. At the very least, you have to be on the Patreon. It's going to be at a secret time, secret location. And you will serve as the reporter. So we're going to go live and you're going to call in and you're going to say, okay, hey, is your movement, is the Men Too movement only here for African-American men? Are you planning on helping people that aren't celebrities? Just questions, whatever questions you have, you'll be able to call in and participate in the mock from the scrimmage of us preparing for the news cameras. Obviously, if you are going to be out there as security, there's a couple of things that we need to make sure. Anybody that is going to be down there with me, we have to make sure that you are not somebody who can fuck up what we got going on. With the Black Lives Matter movement, even the Me Too movement, those movements were hijacked. They were hijacked, and once they were infiltrated, it was hijacked. That's not what I'm trying to do. Before I allow somebody to donate a certain amount and they get to decide what the fuck is going on, we just won't take it. Like I said, the love that we get, it comes from regular, everyday people. I was told by a celebrity that I seem to be anti-celebrity. And, he knows I'm not anti-celebrity, but maybe they don't know. I don't have any hatred towards celebrities. What I was trying to express was this movement. My biggest cases are cases with celebrities. As I've been pushing this thing, and maybe that's my fault, and I'm just so self-centered that I feel like everyone knows about the Men Too movement. all right, so those of you men, celebrity men who do not know what's going on, just like I said, just do your research. And that's another reason why the commercial was um mandatory, so that if the people who don't know, we can easily just share this commercial 30 seconds, if not shorter, and you'll be able to see exactly what's going on and see how we doing it. So as we're going into the more serious time, as everything is pretty much set, um, we will be there in we will be there in January. Um, and so, like I said, I don't want to get, nervous or none of that shit. But like I said, we finna go into it. Like, we really finna to do this. We had a couple of obstacles because I was trying to do it too fast, and I'm just so blessed to have this team. AO Nation is something serious. I'm a regular, average, everyday street nigga. I'm just the average street nigga. You know what I'm saying? So like I said in the commercial, like, I really don't feel like I should have had to be the face of this, but it seems like the people who could do it, they don't want to, because they don't want their name associated with it, and they don't want to be they don't want to they don't want to look like a predator lover or sympathetic to a predator. You know what I'm saying? So nobody wants to touch it because they're just so scared that it'll look like they're protecting, a pervert. And then maybe some of the people who want to speak about it, they have these kind of charges on their record. So they can't stand, because everything they do is going to look like they're just doing it because of, their situation. So I likened it, to, I likened it to, like, people continuing to kick the can forward. Like, nobody picks the you see an accident on side of the road and you trying to get to work, and you see the accident and you just automatically assume that it's going to be somebody else will call. You know what I'm saying? It's a wreck. Everybody sees it. I'm sure someone else will do it. And then you go home and turn on the news and find out that that person died because nobody called. Or by the time the police did get alerted to it, the person was already dead. It's like, you would think that there will already be a situation specifically for this right here. Somebody to say, okay, we're going to stand for the American Constitution, which says that you are innocent until proven guilty. It's extremely simple to see that the loophole in the law that's supposed to protect victims of sexual crimes is being taken advantage of. As I was talking to the attorney last night, they are following the law. But if a company wants to pull out of their so if it's LeBron James, you know what I'm saying, you get this allegation, then all of a sudden Sprite backs out, and Under Armour, they're not sponsoring you no more because their name cannot be connected to that type of shit. And it's like, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? And I spoke to him and I said, you know, whenever the Black Panthers came outside with shotguns, what happened was overnight they changed the law on that. So they can do it. You know what I'm saying? When they see that there's imminent danger, they can make it to where you they can make it to where, you know, all schools have to have metal detector. We see right now with this goddamn shot, they're changing the law. As we speak, they're changing the law. So this is, I think this is just common courtesy. Dog, I seen the bitch FTN Bay. I saw her last night. Big Home sent me the her live. She was live, and you listen to this retarded bitch talk, and you can just see like this is really a fucking kid. Really a fucking, this is a child, dog. She's a fucking child. Like, just totally fascinated by the fact that if she puts on panties in a bra and hits live, people will watch. And she just loves that attention. She loves to see that niggas is looking at her. You know what I'm saying? And she'll be talking stupid, childish shit. Like, you know, when a child is nervous, they just talk kind of gibberish. That's what she was doing. As that's a whole nother story though. But what I'm saying is that you know, we had Blackbeard on when we were talking about the nerd that shot up their school. Come to find out that his parents, like, you know what I'm saying, they was on the same shit. But we were talking about that, and he was talking about how he's teaching his kids weapon safety and how to use a weapon. And I said, you know, that's, I don't know how I feel about that, because a child does not know about death and how permanent death is. They don't fully understand the consequences of pulling a trigger and the pain that a person goes through after being shot. So it's kind of like this right here. A nab like FTN Bay, she doesn't understand. It's obvious that the assault that she said took place, it did not take place. It did not take place. If you talk to any sexual abuse survivors or somebody who was molested, they'll tell you, you know what I'm saying, how, or, you know, the mother of a victim, they'll tell you what type of mood they were in, the months, the weeks, the years following that. It changed their life. Here you have this bitch claiming that a rapper shoved screws up her child's ass. Last night she was on live in stripper clothes and eating pieces of candy, smiling, having a good time, talking about a BBL that nobody asked about. This infuriates me. It infuriates me because that's what happens. After I've caused the damage that I wanted to cause, I'm right back to doing what I was doing. I don't give a fuck. So you get to move on freely, whilst the guy you said that you lied on, he has, once you get accused of these type of crimes, motherfuckers don't want to touch you with a 10-foot pole because of these biased, men-hating YouTube channels that as soon as a bitch comes out and says he did some domestic violence, he sexually assaulted me, as soon as they say that, immediately they believe it. No, nothing needed. Even after they seen so many nothing ass bitches lie about it, they still believe that wholeheartedly. Anything that, as long as you're a female, what you saying is true. And it's like, and once again, it goes back to that shit. Like, if you cannot see the face of the people, of the person who runs the channel that you're watching, if you cannot see their face, if you cannot see them talking, because all of that matters, the way they look when they're talking, you can tell a lot about the way I knew FTN was lying. You can look at her and tell that she was fucking lying. It's like a child lying to their parents. It's like, you're 6 years old. I can obviously tell if you're lying. Even after seeing all of that, these channels will still pick the shit up and there it is. And they think saying allegedly helps anything. If their coworker tells them allegedly they were telling the whole office that allegedly you were sucking the boss's dick in the bathroom. It's like, what the fuck? Allegedly don't do shit. Like, you've already said the statement. It's kind of like that shit where a motherfucker will say, no offense, but it's like, just because you said no offense doesn't mean you can say just fucking anything. And honestly, I think one of my issues are, as I saw today while shooting the Men 2 commercial, I saw that I have so much to say. It's just so much bullshit. And it's like, to condense this down to a 30-minute clip that we can put on commercials on TV, commercials on the radio, obviously promotion on YouTube and shit like that. It's just so much to say. And it's like, what do you lead with? What do you lead with? Do I lead with Brian Banks, Sean Oakman, or do I lead with, this is what happened to me once I came out about this travesty? I was sent to, I was shadow banned immediately. You know what I'm saying? And the shit is crazy. It's really crazy because I keep on hearing politically correct. I keep on hearing legalese. Like I said in the commercial, my nigga, like, some shit, if you say some things, you saying it politically correct makes it a lie. Some things that if you say it in legalese, it becomes a lie. It doesn't truly or accurately depict what the fuck is happening. Once again, it just, and I am a everyday, regular street nigga. It seemed like this is a job for a fucking activist. But when you look and you see what's going on, you see that this is not what a person wants to do. Me Too, Black Lives Matter, and all these, you know what I'm saying, ineffective groups. They're good because one is for victims, alleged victims, and the other is for more alleged victims and, big groups. But when you're coming in saying, I'm standing up for innocent men that were falsely accused of sex crimes because of a fight they may have with their girl or cheating and shit like that, using the law to teach a nigga a lesson. So all that I can do is do my best. There's no question about it. I know that we're going to reach our goal whenever we have the telethon. Keep your ears peeled on that one. There's no doubt in my mind that we will reach our goal.
Smith. I thought it was time to go run up a check. Gon' roll up the steps cause I'm landing the jet. If you come from the bottom, thank God for the blessings. I learned some new steps just to dance with the devil. I thought it was time to go get to the bag. Reminisce about the past and it already passed. Hold them right there, I'm gon' get on their ass. Pop back up on them, they thought it was dead. I thought it was time to go get to the bread. I thought it was time to go run up a check. I thought it was time to go get to the bag. I thought it was time to go get to the cash. The OG say, look folks, you know about that money. 100 Washingtons, I think that's a Franklin. And 20 Lincolns, that's another Franklin. And 5 Hamiltons, another 100. With the other Franklin and another 100. Get you 2 grants, that's another 100. Need a Ben Franklin counting all this money. Lucky I ain't shicey, try to cuff it from you. Put a little in the bag, a little in the pocket. Little in the bag, a little in the pocket. Put something in the stash and treat something like a profit. But I have to see you, been stuck here forever around all these niggas. Shit, man, I'm tired of this. Stuck on an island, I ain't talking about Gilligan. Choppy ass water, them guns in Lake Michigan. Toy jump behind me, my work in Lake Michigan. I hit a lick on my way back from Michigan. Real recognize real, no matter which way you live. Money turn niggas to enemies heavyweight. I thought it was time to go run up a check. Gon' roll up the steps cause I'm landing the jet. If you come from the bottom, thank God for the blessings. I learned some new steps just to dance with the devil. I thought it was time to go get to the bag. Reminisce about the past and it already passed. Hold them right there, I'm gon' get on their ass. Pop back up on them, they thought it was dead. I thought it was time to go get to the bread. I thought it was time to go run up a check. I thought it was time to go get to the bag. I thought it was time to go get to the cash. Nigga horse to the water but can't make them drink. Nah, I can't make you think. We be dehydrated, mentally running the streets. You might make a mistake cause you need you some sleep. You might hallucinate, you ain't had nothing to eat. You ate yet, bro? Man, I've been by myself for the past couple weeks, trying to tune into my own understanding. I got everything I want except a mansion. I like a big house. I've been by myself for the past couple months. I've been rolling them up, but ain't fired up a blunt. I've been sitting on the books, but ain't broke, I'ma sold them. What you say you need? If I pop out right now, then the drought will be over. I've been by myself for the past couple years, evaluating life. I've been content, but I need me a wife. My customers still call me asking for white. Every Twitter that I see, that's a woman a dyke. Why they all dyke? Thought it was time to go run up a check. Gon' roll up the steps cause I'm landing the jet. If you come from the bottom, thank God for the blessings. I learned some new steps just to dance with the devil. I thought it was time to go get to the bag. Reminisce about the past and it already passed. Hold them right there, I'm gon' get on their ass. Pop back up on them, they thought it was dead. I thought it was time to go get to the bread. I thought it was time to go run up a check. I thought it was time to go get to the bag. I thought it was time to go get to the cash.
Okay, shout out to that boy Shake Smith. Very unique style, extremely unique. One of them niggas fucking with Chicago and Michigan. But at the end of the day, what it comes down to is if you use legalese to explain some of these situations, it becomes a lie because, like, it's not a mistake. It's not a accident. It is totally misrepresenting what happened. A nothing ass bitch. A nothing ass bitch. And see, and like I said, somebody get Dre. Somebody, hold on, wait a second. Somebody get this nigga. Somebody get this nigga. Get that nigga Dre for me. Get him for me. I need to holler at him because it's shit like that that makes my job hard. When I first saw the video, and this is why I'm extremely blessed to be a part of AO Nation. We don't have to just jump and do a video when it first dropped because, you know, we need the views and shit like that. That's not what we like. We've been in the top 3 hip hop media platforms since the end of 2019. When it comes down to actual support, people month after month renewing their Patreon account, niggas can't see us. You know what I'm saying? They can't see us. You look at the love that we get when it's time to pre-order a project. If you have not, also if you not got your Head First 2 yet, and you ordered your pre-order, give it till Monday, Tuesday, and it should be there because they went out Friday. Friday is the day when I send out all the stuff. But I don't have to jump to put a video out because I need to get with the, all that bullshit. And I'm glad because shit like this, I told y'all, like having, what up, doggy 454? Why you ain't no moderator? Yeah, nigga said he ain't get no notification or reminder. You have to go to my channel, unsubscribe, then resubscribe, and hit all. I don't know why it could be on personalized, and all will be black. The bell will be black. So you got all, and it'll have a black bell. You got personalized, and it'll have a clear bell. And I think none, and it'll have a clear bell. So that makes no sense. All of them should be just gray until you hit them, but all always looks like it's the one you selected. So just unsubscribe and resubscribe, and you'll be good. Shit like this. This is why when me and Katrina were talking about my shit is so fucking jumbled. Like, I'll tell you what I've been doing later, but when me and Katrina were talking about the Zachary Stacy situation where he tossed around the white girl, this is what we were talking about. Like, playing pieces of a video, that's bullshit. The video did not start. It didn't start right there where Zachary started throwing her around. The Joe Budden clip, when he was coming, they said he was coming out as Rainbow. That thing had a beginning. They took out a middle piece to make it seem like something. And this is the same fucking situation right here. When you first see it, it looks like, he on side the bed, it seems like he just, I'm gonna fight through it. And motherfucker will think whatever they want to think, like, man, he really love her. He really giving her a chance and all these things like that. Oh man, he getting bullied. And that's what people were sending me. And this is why, if you're not a Patreon, if you're not a patron, you don't come in my inbox to send me any news. Just sit back and watch the show. That's what you're a spectator. You're not part of AO Nation. But whenever some shit happens, motherfuckers would just immediately send it to me. Man, look at this now. Man, this is a rap trap. Shit like that. Without actually analyzing the video and seeing what's going on. And this is why, like I said, it's a blessing that I'm able to wait. I don't have to go live as soon as something happens. So as I can sit back and wait, I can look and see that what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck just happened here? It looked like Joe Budden was coming out, but actually, you watch the whole thing and you can see, nah, he was speaking in uh first or third person, whatever, when he, act like you're somebody else. You're speaking for somebody else in conversation. In this situation here, that nigga wasn't, rocking back and forth, just trying to, be in love and shit like that. The nigga is agitating the situation with the little child in the bed. And, it looks so horrible because I understand what position he's in. What was going on in the clip, and like I said, we're gonna break this down further whenever we get a chance to go live and speak about it further. But what's going on is he's in a house where it's not really any ain't no hope. There's no end in sight. Like, this is your existence. You in the house, no money, no job, you ain't got nothing going on, and you just in the house. Man, that is a horrible, horrible position to be in. And what you can see in this clip, like I said, we'll break it down later. But what you can see in the clip is that she's, at home. Maybe she wanted some, morning sex, or maybe she was texting somebody else, but she's mad. She wants her phone back. I don't doubt that he doesn't have a phone. I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that he doesn't have a phone. Even when I thought that he was getting bullied, I was still going to talk about how if you were in this type of situation, you need to get up and leave. It doesn't matter if you have to go out and be homeless. Anything will be better than you having to lay in this pool of hopelessness and negativity. Just a pool of it. When I think back to those times when I was in, the apartment and just in, basketball shorts or whatever, and it's daytime, but you got all the blinds closed. And you don't have a clue what you gonna do. And it's just, man, that shit is just so fucked up. It is so fucked up. Very low point. And when you're in that situation as a man, you need to be alone. You need to be alone. Like, you're not building no relationship. Both of y'all are just there. That's it. She wishes that she was bad enough to, pull all the niggas. She wants to be an Instagram bitch, and this nigga wants to be a internet nigga. And they're just settling for each other. That shit is horrible. That shit is so horrible. And as you look at that, you forget all about the fact that there's a child on that bed listening and watching and taking that shit in. I think Katrina's the one who brought this up. Katrina said that child in the Zachary Stacey situation, that child had not seen that before. Because a child that has seen it before, it'll be normal. They'll still be playing because that's normality to them. But when that's your first time seeing that type of violence and that they can just feel that negative energy and it overwhelms them. And they, and so the baby did what the baby did. I can't remember what this child did, but the way that you get a child acclimated to fighting is fighting in front of them. It's so sad, man. It's so sad, and this is why I tell y'all, when you see somebody and they're talking crazy or saying any sly type shit, make sure that you go, whether it's on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, if you see somebody speaking questionably about what we do over here or under a video, just go to their profile. Just go to their profile and see whether or not it is a fake page or it's a real person. All that we've ever seen is fake pages. But I'm sure there's some, geek niggas just like that. A nigga will be on this bitch talking about he'll be on here talking about some 10 ranks ain't shit. What the fuck? Why you online begging? Get your money up. A nigga that's living with a bitch and doesn't even have a phone will be in the comments saying 10 bands ain't shit. You can tell he's a lost nigga by the way that he talks, his mannerisms. He does not have a chance to succeed. Whether that be because of how he was raised or because he just don't get it. That nigga there is in the business of using bitches. When you're using bitches, it's a very, very slippery slope. Very slippery slope. The more that you think you using them, the more you gonna find out this shit is real when it's at that point, at the end. End of the story, like I said, because we gonna break this whole shit down. But I brought them up because, first off, shout out to Honey. She sent me this, and this is the full video of actually what happened. And when I seen him in the beginning, let's just watch, and we'll come back to it.
I'll tell you, with my phone, it's not gonna I'll tell you, with my phone, it's not gonna stuff, with my phone. This ain't what you want, babe. You want love, you want love. If you choose what you want, it's just a way. This ain't what you want, baby. This ain't what you want, baby. Don't let it go too far, because I don't wanna give up. Give me my phone. What do you say? I'm so tired of being faithful. Give me my phone. See you now. Give my phone. Don't do you wrong, babe. What? Give me my phone. Hold on. What do you say though? I'm so tired of being faithful to you. I'ma do you wrong, baby. I'ma do you wrong, babe. Yeah, you took my cards. Sleep in my room, just gonna keep on moving my body. all with somebody else. Little me, darling. Show me to me, darling. Now please don't let it go too far. I will. So you don't play with my music. Don't turn me down. Turn me up. I'm so tired of being. Give me my phone, Dre. All right. Like you think this shit is a game. It's not a game. I'm listening to music. Give me my phone. Here, get your phone. The fuck off me. Get off you. All right. There you go. I got you, baby. I got you. Hold on. I gotta play something for my dinner. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. That's a cool with the everything button. So you can find things instantly. From files to apps, even answers online. Who says you can't have everything? With the everything button, switch to finding things instantly. Switch to Chrome. Such a trippy body with my deal. Go you to my business, to my deal. All of a sudden, get it. I'm getting it. Let it go. Better know which bottle of breaking the water. Tell me keep going. I'm trying to put a girl in a tubby. Do you love me? Huh? Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? I ain't no chick, guy. I'm trying to get you blood. I'm trying to pick me up. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta go talk to your dad. You slide up. I gotta go. Yeah. Then motherfucker get the shit. I gotta make that money. I don't do shit. You know, bad time. You give me a little nonchalant. You think it's rough. Then you get a nonchalant. You don't buy me go too low. You can't take them out. Yeah, I'm top. Get it off the lip. Because you ate the child. Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? Get the fuck out the line. You love me. Like you think this shit is true. I was asking, did you love me? I was asking, did you love me? I don't love you. I know. I see that. Bitch, I can't wait for you to turn into magic food with your ugly ass. Jerry, turn off the line. Well, I gotta turn it off. I said turn it off. No. I got what? Did you just people in here tapping into your bullshit? My dick, that ain't a lie. What? Wait, hold on. You a Tatiana, you Barbie doll, bitch. That ain't her. You're fucking for that cash. You better bitch, you ain't got it. You ain't got it, huh? Bitch, you ain't. Bitch, you got it, huh? Bro, bitch, what? You ain't. What? You an L, huh? Bitch. Fucking the what? Fuck on a nigga, get my man, huh? I'm a businessman. What? I'm a businessman. What? How about that what? Bitch, I think you're a Same nigga said that he gon' kill me, now he stress. Same nigga said he kill my homies. Nigga, what a man said she suck my dick and nigga, you a thotty. You a mommy, bitch, you really got hot. And you be fucking out in my head, you ain't got no fucking like my boy got it hot. Bitch, you got it hot. You ain't got it hot, bitch, you You ain't got it, bitch. You ain't got it. Fuck you praying on that nigga, he a real bitch. What the fuck? You go, niggas still blood. Used to have bitches first. I like you trying to fight like I'm playing up. Like, turn it off. These niggas still blood. Used to have bitches first. I like you trying to fight like I'm playing up. Like, turn it off. You ain't fucking me down, bitch. You ain't got a car. You ain't cash. You ain't taking this all day. I'm like, what's up with the young guy? Weirdo. Yo, you a weirdo. You ain't only got it. You ain't got it. You ain't got it, bitch. You left here and there. So you have to take the second shot? No, it was. What was you just fucked me last night? What? You trying to say I'm gay? You funny as hell. At this point, you're my brother real. I'm not gay. And I wish you fixed those niggas. You never fuck, so don't think you're lying. That's why I play this song. Have to slow it down. Hold on. What do you say? Now just get ready for your shit. Hold on. What do you say? Don't you say a word. Don't you say a word. Baby, something they heard. Watch your secrets. Everybody knows. Don't say a word.
Trying to get to the question.
Like, what the fuck? Like, you want some clout so bad. Don't say a word. Don't you say a word. Don't say a word. I'll break this bitch right now. And I'm not playing. Oh, yeah. Don't say a fucking word. Like, what the fuck? Like, you want some clout so bad. Don't say a word. Don't say a word. You say a word about that. Don't say a word. Just let me vibe. Oh, they play soccer. Like, you trying to. They play soccer. They play soccer now. They play soccer now. Nigga, sure,
Sada, you fell off too.
You just be talking. You like it's like you give them a reason to talk. You give them a reason. 20 is 37 reasons. It's like natural desire. My baby is been around. Angels are falling. Angels.
Yeah, I just don't like that nigga. I don't like. I can't keep watching that shit. Um. Yeah, I can't. I'm tired. I'm not finna keep watching that shit. And dog, you know that's another thing. Like this shit just get fucking retarded at some point. But even in that video, what you saw was she she wanted him to do something, whether it was to whether she wanted to fuck or she wanted to talk to him. He wasn't doing it, and that in order for her to get what she wants, she will, as you saw, she threatened to break this, break that. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention, she was assaulting him the whole time. And that she should go to jail for that, period. Um, Honestly, I thought that, I thought he maybe did something to her physically, you know what I'm saying? Like actually, he started it by hitting her, but that wasn't the case. She was definitely the aggressor. Um, Now he was antagonizing. He was definitely antagonizing, but that's not an excuse because we know that a bitch will talk major shit, heavy shit. Um, and if you react the way they react, then you're gonna be wrong. But what I'm looking at is how, and I've said that before, and motherfuckers act like I I'm like being hateful or something like that. But dog, like a lot of these bitches do not give a fuck about they don't give a fuck about their children. Um, I remember the first time I saw that video of that nothing ass bitch leaving the hair store. This bitch held her infant child over her head while she ran so that her fucking hair wouldn't get wet. I heard Javante Davis today. Javante Davis today on one of these, he did an interview talking about Jake Paul's a clown, and Ryan Garcia is he's an Instagram boxer. He talked about, he came from the group home. He had two brothers. When he was 5 or so, his older brother, like probably 8 years old, he was already in the group home. So it was just Javante Davis and his other brother. And then his mom and dad were on dope. So they went to the group home. And then he started, working with coaches and all that stuff like this. Said that both his parents was out there on dope. The white boy asked him, do you keep in contact with your parents? Do you still keep in contact with them? He said, yeah, Yeah, my mom. Yeah, my mom. I love my mom. And then to add insult to injury, he said, if my dad would just, I feel like I could have did better if my dad would have just, been there for me. What the fuck? Like, my nigga, you said both your parents was on dope. You went to the group home, then you went to your, I guess, his grandma house, whatever. What the fuck are you talking about if your daddy was there? Are you serious? And if you hear Javante Davis talk, he talks like, um, a boxer from the hood with sound. Um, and now, it's a chance that he might have been a dope baby. Um, which once again proves what I be saying when I tell niggas that there is no fucking this. What else we gonna do out here? Shit, this all I know is bullshit. But that told me. He was like, yeah, I'm still in contact with my mom. I love my mom. That is what he said. It was no father nowhere in it. And then, yeah, my father would have been there. It's like, what the fuck? Your mama already had, that's something totally different. But I'm saying that this is how the world is looking at shit. This is how they look at shit. They don't want to believe that a woman would lie about something that's serious. Even after they see all of these memes and fucking, situations where it ended up being her lying since Emmett Till. But niggas still don't make any type of, and it just throw me, man. It just throw me the fuck off. Um, but like I said, this is the reason why we fight. This is the reason why we cause awareness. As far as this little retarded nigga, you have to. I'm talking to you, Dre. Like I said, I don't know what happened. You were supposed to call in, but um, not just Dre, not just Dre. A lot of you niggas, and maybe some females too, but mostly niggas. This is your life right now. Your life is either I'm gonna stay over here or I'm gonna have to go outside and sleep on a bench. And niggas just don't want to go outside because niggas is not focused and ready to get nothing going. And it's just I don't know what to tell you, my nigga. Like, do you want something out of life? Do you want to have a career? Do you want to be not broke? Niggas just, and it's so fucking, that's what makes me the maddest is that niggas don't give a fuck about this shit until it's them in the fucking hot seat. Once the marshals come to their house, now all of a sudden, man, these laws fucked up, man. This shit ain't right, man. But you saw fucking Sean Oakman, Brian Banks, Terrell Owens, Antonio Brown, Mike Tyson, Tupac. You can just keep naming. So we need change. We need something to move around. Obviously, like I said, I'm beat, man. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. Like I said, when you doing this here, when you doing what we're about to do, um, I know that I'm finna have to go outside and be walking back and forth in a circle. Men to movement. Don't be stupid. Men to move. That's another thing too. I gotta find a chant. Y'all let me know some chants that y'all think will work. But now you know to be ideal. You know what will be ideal, and this is a possibility. Talking to the true victim on this case, she has not gonna say that. That's another thing. You know, what do you expose? What don't you expose? What do you say? What don't? Dog, this shit is stole. It's stole because it's fucking politics. I'm not a politician. Dog, innocent men are having their lives destroyed because they cheat. Because they didn't marry the girl. Because they broke up with them over text. Their whole life is being brought into the flames. Does no one around see what the fuck is going on? Nobody wonders what the fuck happened. No one wants to look up what was the bitch. What is the bitch's name that fucking got Brian Banks, a NFL prospect? Who in the fuck? What was her name? How does that not bother everybody? It shouldn't have to affect you personally for you to see, like, damn. And especially for black men, black boys that are working to be a somebody in the world. We'll have more on this because he did an interview, and in the interview, he's gonna talk. I haven't heard it yet. I want to watch it the first time with y'all. But at the end of the day, I wanted to see, you know, something more. I wanted to see a little bit something more because with this, yeah. But I wanted to see him, you know, putting hands on her or something like that. But it just seems like he's being annoying to her because he's not paying attention to her and not doing what she wants him to do. And so she comes with a barrage of hands. He might have been egging it on, but what we know is that a woman will do the same thing, but you can't hit them. So it's like it should be the same both ways. But I find myself dog, you know, disliking niggas who protesting for, like, ungrateful or self-centered, oblivious. Like, you don't give a fuck about this movement. You just want to get yourself out of this situation. I don't know, man. I don't know, dog. I don't. Does every nigga have to be celibate? And like, once again, where in the fuck are the real victims at? Where are they at? Where are the real victims at? Y'all don't feel any kind of way that these people are just using your actual plight? It's crazy, man. Like I said, we'll be going live. Get to the Instagram. Instagram is doing a heavy shadow ban. You have to go on there and go to your settings. I think it says security. And I can't even know what you got to do with that shit. But go to the Instagram, and that's pretty much where you'll find out what we're about to do. If you're not a patron, if you're a patron, and you'll know everything that's going on, including when we are doing the mock interview. We're gonna do it probably on the. We might do it here. We might do it on the Big Facts podcast set. I was thinking we might go to the Stupid Rapper set and do it. I kind of want to. I want to stand up. I want to stand up and do the mock interview so I can really simulate being in that. With a microphone in front of my face, so I can like practice. What needs to happen, and I want to do that, and then be able to go back, look at the footage, and see what I need to work on, what I was slow on. Maybe a better way or a faster way to get to the point so I don't lose anybody. My main goal is to make it where they cannot take my words out of context. So they can't, take a little excerpt and do like how they did with Joe Budden. Like being, I don't even know what the fuck it's called. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what it's called. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not no professional fucking I'm not no professional what? Yeah. I have to be by myself because I need on the internet, it's all love and everything like that. But, obviously the team is the team. But, for anybody else who maybe isn't, Max or Big C, Grump, Hodge, Miam, I can't even think of the other one. So damn, I'm about to go lay it down, but I do got to go by myself because I need to make sure that we don't get infiltrated, and no one tries to hijack our movement. We know what we stand for. We stand for justice. I don't know what the fuck that bitch doing. But yeah, so like I said, we want to be prepared when we go down there. I don't want to be infiltrated. I can't allow the movement to be hijacked. Respectfully, if when you donate to what we're doing, keep the same energy. Keep the same energy as you have now. The biggest donation we got was from a regular nigga out there in Texas. As a celebrity, you coming in I do not need you to wear Men Too equipment. Honestly, I don't even know if I want you to share this shit and tell people that you are a bore, because I don't want anything or anybody to take the attention of what we're trying to do. The lawyer told me last night that you have to lobby for a new law. I don't, like I said, I just, it's a long, strenuous process, and I understand that, but it's like, them folks they changed the law overnight when the fucking Panthers came with those shotguns. I don't get it. I don't get it, but I get it. But until then, hold it down. Your safest bet is to continue to push the 3 S's. If you do not know what the 3 S's are, let me get you acquainted. Make sure that you are paying attention to everything that we're doing. The deeper you are in the team, the more information you'll have. And we're just going to keep it like that. For all my people who don't know what 3 S's is, here you go.
Oh, hey there. I'm Ayo Consaco, fearless leader of Ayo Nation and founder of the Men Too movement. You may know me from such YouTube videos as the attempted murder of DJ Academics, YNW Melly's mama is a thought, or the top 3 rappers that would die in 2019. Oh no, I'm not predicting the future or presenting the news today. I actually want to ask you a couple of questions. Are you tired of working your fingers to the bone for pennies on the dollar, only to spend every cent of it on your fix? Do you get frustrated at the fact that you can't focus long enough to think of a plan to get you out of your current situation? And lastly, does your significant other not understand why you're so damn pissed off all the time? Well, the moment you've been waiting on is here.
The 3 S's. The 3 S's is a clinically proven, field-tested, non-addictive method which includes sobriety, solitude, and celibacy. When combined, these 3 actions form a whole new substance called success. Ah yes, success. Not just the words you learned how to spell in the 1st grade, an actual, tangible goal.
So to learn more about the 3 S's so you can start your new life and throw away your old one, click the link below. I'll see you on the other side. Let's get started. You okay?
Smith. I thought it was time to go run up a check. Gon' roll up the steps cause I'm landing the jet. If you come from the bottom, thank God for the blessings. I learned some new steps just to dance with the devil. I thought it was time to go get to the bag. Reminisce about the past and it already passed. Hold them right there, I'm gon' get on their ass. Pop back up on them, they thought it was dead. I thought it was time to go get to the bread. I thought it was time to go run up a check. I thought it was time to go get to the bag. I thought it was time to go get to the cash. The OG say, look folks, you know about that money. 100 Washingtons, I think that's a Franklin. And 20 Lincolns, that's another Franklin. And 5 Hamiltons, another 100. With the other Franklin and another 100. Get you 2 grants, that's another 100. Need a Ben Franklin counting all this money. Lucky I ain't shiesty, try to cuff it from you. Put a little in the bag, a little in the pocket. Little in the bag, a little in the pocket. Put something in the stash and treat something like a profit. But I have to see you, been stuck here forever around all these niggas. Shit, man, I'm tired of it. Stuck on an island, I ain't talking about Gilligan. Choppy ass water, them guns in Lake Michigan. Toy jump behind me, my work in Lake Michigan. I hit a lick on my way back from Michigan. Real recognize real, no matter which way you live. Money turn niggas to enemies everywhere. I thought it was time to go run up a check. Gon' roll up the steps cause I'm landing the jet. If you come from the bottom, thank God for the blessings. I learned some new steps just to dance with the devil. I thought it was time to go get to the bag. Reminisce about the past and it already passed. Hold them right there, I'm gon' get on their ass. Pop back up on them, they thought it was dead. I thought it was time to go get to the bread. I thought it was time to go run up a check. I thought it was time to go get to the bag. I thought it was time to go get to the cash. Lead a horse to the water, but can't make them drink. Nah, I can't make you think. We be dehydrated, mentally running the streets. You might make a mistake cause you need you some sleep. You might hallucinate, you ain't had nothing to eat. You ate yet, bro? Man, I've been by myself for the past couple weeks, trying to tune into my own understanding. I got everything I want except a mansion. I like a big house. I've been by myself for the past couple months. I've been rolling them up, but ain't fired up a blunt. I've been sitting on the books, but ain't broke, I'ma sold them. What you say you need? If I pop out right now, then the drought will be over. I've been by myself for the past couple years. Evaluating life, I've been content, but I need me a wife. My customers still call me asking for white. Every swear that I see, that's a woman a dyke. Why they all dyke? Thought it was time to go run up a check. Gon' roll up the steps cause I'm landing the jet. If you come from the bottom, thank God for the blessings. I learned some new steps just to dance with the devil. I thought it was time to go get to the bag. Reminisce about the past and it already passed. Hold them right there, I'm gon' get on their ass. Pop back up on them, they thought it was dead. I thought it was time to go get to the bread. I thought it was time to go run up a check. I thought it was time to go get to the bag. I thought it was time to go get to the cash.
I haven't gotten hey yo, look at that. Hey yo, I haven't gotten we I haven't had any nicotine. Turn up, it's been rough. Feel like I'm learning to walk. Real talk. You hear line? Yes, sir. No, I don't. No, we ain't doing no dang Callaway. Exactly. No, we not doing dang Callaway. You better go look at Jabari Osaze and how he exposed Dan Callaway, that Aborigines thing. That ain't